The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
Very impressive performance for the Wisconsin Badgers on Saturday in West Lafayette, rolling up 645 yards of offense en route to a 38-14 victory against the Purdue Boilermakers. We'll hear from some of the victorious Badgers, including Montee Ball, who ran for a career-best 247 yards. We'll also hear from Bo Allen. Among his contributions, a blocked punt on Saturday. We'll sit down with head coach Bret Bielema, and we'll also check in with a very loyal Badger fan who got to meet his favorite player. It's all coming up next.
Badgers come out double wide to the right. Montee Ball is the running back in a double tight end alignment. Stabby rolls off to his right, looking out, throws left. Wide open, Pedersen makes the catch at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Stabby rolls right, throws left, and it's room service for Jacob Pedersen.
You know, that's huge. The momentum's in their favor, and, you know, they got the home crowd behind them and everything else, and to be able to, you know, get that touchdown kind of, you know, tip the scales a little bit. You know, obviously, you know, we took it from there. Defense really stepped it up and had a great game after that, so I think it was huge.
Stabby will give it to Montee Ball over the left side of the line. Ball to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Ball for the end zone, and he's got the record. Montee Ball with the most touchdowns in Big Ten history.
I'm really happy for him, and it's really good to see him. You know, I thought he'd played well last week, the week before, but, you know, he really got going this week, and when he's playing like that, he's so tough to stop.
You know, you don't want to finish the drive out with a field goal. You know, it's not a bad thing, but, you know, you want to make a statement by finishing out with a touchdown. And so when the ball is in my hands in the red zone, I was going to make sure I was going to do that.
Ball high step to the 5. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Off by Taylor. 40, 45, 50. Fires picked off Borland with room. 40. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, James White. The Wisconsin Badgers are headed to Pasadena. There it is. Ron Dames. End zone. Abradaris. He has it. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And it's intercepted by Shelton Johnson.
The Badger Sports Report with Bret Bielema is brought to you by your Badgerland Chevy dealers, Coca-Cola, Charter Communications, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, Hyundai, Adidas, and UW Health, a cornerstone partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
Football, Wi-Fi, wings, now that's a business plan.
Glad you like it.
Question is, how are you liking Charter Business?
Well, our internet's a lot more powerful than with phone company DSL. It can actually run all this now. Plus, we've got reliable phone and we're saving like crazy.
Another everyday victory. Let me see your end zone dance.
No, I don't dance.
All right, let's just do a flying chest bump and call it a day.
To save over 25% versus the phone company and get up to a $500 gift card, call now.
Hello. May I start?
Special, medium, water, lemon, 3 ice cubes. Thank you. Less, more, no, perfect. No, that guy.
Hi.
No.
Hello.
No.
Hi.
Yes. I'll take the Elantra, please.
Great. Which one?
An easy decision just got harder. Sorry about that. The Elantra. Now also available in Coupe and GT. From Hyundai.
When you buy Wisconsin dairy products, your hard-earned dollar brings you more than just the quality and great taste you know and love. It supports the dairy industry, which in turn reinvests that money back into your community, resulting in better public services, abundant recreation opportunities, and a beautiful place to call home. In all, dairy contributes $26.5 billion to Wisconsin's economy and eventually comes back to benefit you. To learn more, visit youtube.com/dairyimpactwisconsin.
The Learfield Sports Directors Cup is the crowning achievement in college athletics, awarded annually to the nation's best overall program in each division, both women's and men's sports. Celebrating its 20th anniversary, the Learfield Sports Directors Cup proudly honors exceptional student athletes and their schools. To follow your favorite team, visit thedirectorscup.com. Look for standings regularly in USA Today, or follow the Learfield Sports Directors Cup on Twitter or Facebook. The Learfield Sports Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Turned into a pretty rainy day, but West Lafayette looked just fine for the Wisconsin Badgers on Saturday afternoon. 38-14 victory against the Purdue Boilermakers. Bret, I don't know how many times you said it. It's not what happens, it's how you respond. And those aren't just words. Your guys really followed that line, that motto, early in the ballgame on Saturday.
They did. You know, going into last week's preparation, everybody was making a big deal about Purdue and the Leaders Division and all that goes into it, and our kids just concentrate on one game at a time. And I couldn't be more happy with the way they prepared. The more that I was into the week, I realized they're going to play well on Saturday, and that really showed up today.
Purdue gets a touchdown in the first minute of the game, but the answer was quick. There's a quick response to some early adversity.
Obviously, we've been really good on kickoff coverage. Haven't shown that today, but you know, I think our kids will execute and get back out there. And then, you know, the way our offense responded, Joel Stave and all the guys on offense just kind of, you know, put themselves in a place. They executed down the field, responded, and then really for the game, they just kind of handled the game for what it was.
Montee had a great day, a career day in terms of yards gained, but early it was James White who helped get that running game started.
Yeah, you know, and the thing that I love about our running back position, they really don't care who gets the credit. They just kind of go out there and do what they do. You know, James White has been a guy who's a freshman Big Ten Player of the Year. He's a guy that goes out and executes every chance he gets. Montee really is feeling the vibe, I think. He really does a good job when he's in there and has a good read of what's going on. It was good to get Melvin Gordon back in at the end of the game, but I think those three guys have really shown that they are a tandem that's really hard to compete with.
Boy, seeing receivers wide open doesn't happen all that often, but on that first touchdown with Joel rolling one way and then you had Jacob Pedersen all alone on the left side.
Yeah, I'm going to take a little credit for that one. That was a play that I liked, and I kind of suggested it to the offense on Monday. And the best thing about I think our offense is because you've been able to put in a run game emphasis and be able to do certain things with the players that we have there, it complements the play action pass, and obviously it did a really good job there.
You guys had to overcome some stuff on the offensive line. Ricky Wagner went out during the ball game, and then in comes Zach Mathias, but Ryan Groy slides over to left tackle. This versatility has been really one of the staples, has it not, of your offensive line?
It has, and I'm going to go back to the second week of the season. Oregon State game was nowhere where we wanted to be. Nobody wanted to see the results of that game, and I just decided to make a switch at that point. And to give Bart Miller a little bit of credit, he really has done a nice job of just making those kids believe in what they're doing. They go out and execute. They work every day. And to put ourselves in a position today when Ricky Wagner, who's potentially a first-round draft pick, gets knocked out of the game, and to have Ryan Groy pop in from guard to tackle and not miss a beat really says a lot about what they're doing.
Yeah, and a little more love for your guys up front. Kyle Costigan, probably about as tough as it gets out there to come back as quickly as he did.
He did. He's a very tough guy. He's probably not going to get undone by Ethan Armstrong this week, who's got the same type of situation, but I give a lot of credit to our guys up front. You know, last week we put a huge emphasis on, you know, playing Wisconsin football, being able to do what we do offensively up front, and that was a very stout defensive line, and for our guys to battle the way they did and go out and compete the way they did on Saturday, it really speaks volume for about where we're going.
I know you've touched on the running backs here, but I got to ask you more about Montee, 247 yards. He broke some big runs, had some room, but he also broke some tackles, including K1 Short, who, as you said during the week, is about as good as it gets, and Montee was running through people at times.
Montee has done a great job. I think the phrase of the week is Montee is gone and Montee's back. So I think Montee has done a nice job of preparing and getting himself back to where he is. And I like this team for one reason. They've taken a personal challenge from what they are to where they are today and made themselves better every week. And I'm really excited to see their preparation this week for Minnesota.
Defensively, 5 sacks, 9 total tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Bret, it seemed a key moment of the game was late in the first half. Purdue with a chance to get late points. And then your guys get back-to-back sacks, Mike Taylor, Chris Borland. It's easy in a 38-14 game to maybe forget certain moments for a lot of us on the outside looking in, but that seemed like a key period.
Huge point. And then also go to the second half when we went through it on 4th and 1 and we didn't get it, and our defense rose up to the challenge and didn't miss a beat. I think our defense understands that this team relies on them playing very, very good. We got a freshman quarterback who's getting better every day. We got a young offensive line. We got a young offensive line coach. We do a lot of things that make you think, hey, can we be really, really good? And we've gotten ourselves better every week. This week we'll put ourselves in a preparation mode to play Minnesota, and whatever happens, I know our guys will play hard.
I know you mentioned on the radio after the game the chance to play some other guys. You touched on Melvin getting some carries late in the ball game, but you get the Merritt's in there, you get Ray Ball in there, a lot of guys on defense. Never hurts, does it?
Melvin Gordon is a guy that we think probably has as good a talent as anybody. Very gifted athletically, and you know, unfortunately, he put the ball on the ground last week. He did this week, but it's fun to see him smile after the game, knowing that he made that big play. I was giving a little bit of heat about why someone could catch him, but you know what? We're a 5-2 football team. I like the way we play. I like the way we're getting better, and I think better days are ahead of us.
Absolutely. The Badgers will look to keep this rolling here on Saturday as they take on the Minnesota Golden Gophers at Camp Randall. 11 o'clock kickoff here at Camp Randall Stadium. Coach Bielema returns in a few minutes with this week's Great Day and Great Question of the Week. All that and more. The Badger Sports Report continues.
Obviously, we still got some stuff to clean up. They got us on a couple plays. I think we had the answers for that, but we can't let that happen. We got to be, obviously there's a lot of things. We're gonna watch film, and I know there's a couple plays where it's gonna be, one guy and it could have broke. So that's the kind of stuff we got to get fixed. But overall, I thought the offense had a great day.
It's a good moment for us. It's something that we really, do for ourselves is try and get the rushing game going. And obviously, Montee and James and Melvin did tremendously today, and we thank them for that. But it's definitely a good feeling to have stats like that.
Their QB wasn't much of a scrambler, so we knew we could get after him there. It's not like Taylor Martinez or anything like that. And then, I think we kind of used that first play as like, we're not going to let that happen again, use that as motivation, and really just rallied after that.
Our D-line got after the quarterback. They rushed him. He threw it a little earlier than he wanted to. Their guy tipped it, and it fell right in my lap. So, that's kind of the things where our D-line's working well, and it helps us out a lot.
Yeah, we don't live in a bubble. We understand that we're what we can do. We control our own destiny, but I think we do a good job on this team of taking it one game at a time. Minnesota week is huge here. A lot of guys within the program know how important it is. Everybody does, so this is a huge game for us.
Looking for pregame plans before watching the Badgers at Camp Randall? Badgerville is back with new food choices, live music, plus all your favorites, including autographs with current UW teams, appearances by Badger legends, the UW Band, and of course, Bucky. Open 2.5 hours before kickoff just north of Camp Randall Stadium. It's time to head back to Badgerville.
Pedersen, wing right, motions left, toss left side, Montee Ball. He trying to get the edge. He gets it. He gets the end zone. Touchdown, Montee Ball. Finds the left edge and slips into the end zone, and the Badgers take the lead. Left, White in the slot. They'll fake the fly sweep, hand off Montee Ball. Little jump cut to his left, shoots it back right. 35, ball to 40, 45, 50, down the middle of the field, 40. Ball to the 30, 25, 20, slanting left 10, 5, touchdown, Montee Ball. Stabby will give it to Montee Ball over the left side of the line. Ball to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Ball for the end zone, and he's got the record. Montee Ball with the most touchdowns in Big Ten history.
Oh, yeah, I was looking for this game. I felt like, I started off really slow this season, but what I was telling everybody, better late than never. Finally I woke up, but obviously you can see the offensive line did a great job today. They gave me the opportunity to make plays, and I wasn't going to let them down.
These are the heavyweights, the visionaries, the A-listers. These are the people inventing the technologies and establishing the protocols for treatments that don't yet exist. This is who you turn to when no one else seems to have the answer. These are the world-class physicians, researchers, and healthcare professionals at UW Health and the University of Wisconsin. UW Health. Remarkable.
Lab report says epibetadine.
What's epibetadine?
No idea. You need to get on the DA. We need a warrant to hold Salazar.
He's where? Machu Picchu? Where's Machu Picchu? Sounds like a sneeze.
Where am I ever going to find a laundromat around here?
Experience the speed of Charter with all your devices on the nation's fastest internet.
Hello, may I start?
Special, medium, water, lemon, 3 ice cubes. Thank you. Less, more, no, perfect. No, that guy.
Hi.
No.
Hello.
No.
Hi.
Yes. I'll take the Elantra, please.
Great. Which one?
An easy decision just got harder. Sorry about that. The Elantra, now also available in Coupe and GT. From Hyundai.
Ah, the workout is over. Time to recover, refuel, and re-energize. Recent studies suggest that one drink can help muscles recover faster than other leading sports drinks. Delicious, nutritious chocolate milk. With its powerful package of protein, potassium, calcium, and 6 other essential nutrients, shouldn't chocolate milk be your choice? Got chocolate milk?
University of Wisconsin student athletes are known for their community service. Last season alone, throughout the department, student athletes performed some 3,600 hours of community service. One of the projects that's near and dear to many hearts around here is Wish Upon a Badger. James Helmuth is a big Badger fan. His favorite Badger is Montee Ball, and he had a chance to meet the star tailback.
Okay, gotta get our pad level down. Your eyeball and your count. I give you the line. We're ready to roll. We're gonna go through a couple flips and then roll through normal Friday.
The Wisconsin Badgers are deep in preparation for their game with UTEP. In the back of the team meeting room sits one keenly interested observer, and it's not Bret Bielema. Meet James Helmuth. The Middleton native is a big Badger fan, an aspiring football player who knows how to celebrate a touchdown, and a survivor.
That's perfect.
February of this year, early February, James had a little basketball accident and it hurt, and we didn't know what the problem was, and so when we went in for an x-ray we found that he had numerous nodules, and we found out within 48 hours, and we were in surgery, that he had adrenal cancer and it was advanced. Doctors at American Family Children's Hospital were amazing. They scrambled and they found the best treatment plan, and within, like I said, 48 hours he was diagnosed on a Wednesday, and by Friday he was in a 12-hour surgery, and it was the beginning of 8, 9, 10 months here of chemotherapy.
After enduring a 12-hour surgery, James was going through a very tough stretch, but a visit from some familiar faces provided a huge boost to his recovery.
It was within a week or two after his big surgery. Montee Ball and J.J. Watt and Scott Tolzien came to visit him, and he was having a hard time because he was trying to recover from the surgery. It was very difficult, and that visit was a turning point for him. I think it really, it just made him feel like, I'm special. Here are these really neat guys. They stopped, they talked to me, they asked me how I'm doing. It just made a huge difference.
And we're just so thankful for them for doing that. It was, their time, they didn't have to do that. They were there, and they're just, the way they spoke with James was just really supportive and loving, and it was great.
Today, James, along with his older brother Jack and his parents, Jeff and Lisa, get another chance to get close to some of the Badgers, including James' favorite player, Montee Ball. But first, he gets a taste of what it's like to play for Wisconsin, starting with a chat in head coach Bret Bielema's office.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Not a bad little view, huh?
Is this your office?
This is my office. This is where I get to hang out.
I thought I'd give you something cool, though. This is an honest Montee Ball jersey that's been used in a game. There you go. Perfect. See, I told you.
It's got some real dirt on there.
Looks good,
We
bud.
want it to be authentic.
I
Be able to join us on the field a little bit?
Yeah.
Might be a little chilly. Practice will be about 45 minutes, but I'd like to, if you're okay with it, I'd like to introduce you to the team.
Sure. Yeah.
Does that sound all right?
After gearing up, it's time for James to train like a Badger.
He's hanging out with us.
What's up, bud? Nice to meet you, man. Good to have you here. You want to put in some work? You want to get a workout in?
Now James has the game plan, the attire, and the training. With the big screen fired up, it was time to get out on the field at Camp Randall Stadium. When Bret Bielema brought the Badgers guest up to meet the team, it brought a close to a very special day.
Everybody, I'd like to introduce, this is James Helmuth. James is actually from Middleton, 10 years old, plays a little linebacker, a little bit of, what'd you say, defensive end, fullback. He tried quarterback, but tell him why he couldn't play quarterback.
He hit the ball too hard.
Hit the ball too hard. But James is visiting us. Been fighting off some bad stuff in the Children's Hospital, but he's doing a great job in recovery. He's going to be with us tomorrow. He gets good seats. He's up in the suite tomorrow eating pizza, drinking some soda, and relaxing a little bit. And Monty has something that he wants to give you here, James. Let's welcome one more time James Helmuth. All right, let's line up, go to work.
With one of his biggest fans in attendance, Montee Ball found the end zone against UTEP and helped lift the Badgers to a 37-26 victory.
Derek Watt, the fullback. Montee Ball, the tailback. Straight I formation. Stavi takes the snap. He'll give it to Montee Ball. Bangs off the left side. He's in. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Montee Ball.
Hey, Coach, we've heard you have a big announcement. Can you tell us what it is?
It's Chevy Truck Month at your Badgerland Chevy dealer.
Right now, get up to $8,000 in total value savings on a Chevy Silverado All-Star Edition.
More Wisconsin buyers choose Chevy over the competition.
Choose from over 900 new Chevy Silverados and more arriving daily, all with huge savings during Chevy Truck Month.
Hey, Coach, are you a Chevy fan?
I'm a big Chevy fan, and when you test drive one, you'll be one too. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
What light does gets in your head. You can't avoid it. You can't escape it. Because what light does weighs on you. Do what light does in the 7.9-ounce Audi 05 Star.
Where others saw lumber, we recognized a treasure. Where others saw the night, we chose the stars. Where others saw pieces, we unlocked the puzzle that could mean the end of paralysis and cancer. Since 1848, thinkers and achievers at Wisconsin have fearlessly sought ideas that transform the world. Keep on, Wisconsin. Keep on.
The Badger Sports Report with Bret Bielema is brought to you by your Badgerland Chevy dealers, Coca-Cola, Charter Communications, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, Hyundai, Adidas, and UW Health, a cornerstone partner of Wisconsin athletics.
This week's Great Dane Great Question of the Week comes from Jim Bob up in Minneapolis. Badgers back home. Badgers have had these guest captains coming to town here the last few years. Jim Bob wants to know, how do you go about this? How do you come up with your guest captains?
Jim Bob, two clarifications. First, we wanted to be a former player, someone during my time, Coach Alvarez, and before that actually, and we want someone to come in and give our guys a life lesson, whether it's a current player that can maybe relate to the NFL, whether it's a former player that can relate to life doing well in the business world or somewhere in society. But this week we couldn't be happier. We got Chris Maragos coming to town. Here's a guy that came to us as a walk-on wide receiver, a guy that I really felt good about. I asked him to move to defensive back, and he did it with bells on, and is now playing his third year in the NFL with the Seattle Seahawks, and a guy that I think will give a great message to our players. So it's kind of a feel from me, a feel from them, and I think our players have really benefited overall from it.
Boy, with Chris, I remember a lot of great moments. We had a big interception in a game against Fresno State in overtime. Yeah, you guys had a lot of guys who were sick that week, but Chris Maragos made a big play at a big moment. Jim Bob, we appreciate your question. Great Dane has 4 locations in Madison on the east side of town, downtown, Hilldale, and Fitchburg. Come on out on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock for Coach Bielema's radio show. It's Great Dane Fitchburg, and remember the good folks in Wausau. There's a Great Dane up there as well. That'll do it for us this week. Join us next time. We recap the Badgers' home encounter with the Minnesota Golden Gophers and look forward to the following week when the Badgers stay home and take on Michigan State. Thanks for watching.
For more than 60 years, the Mendota Gridiron Club has been a loyal supporter to the Badger football program. In my 20 years in college football, I have never seen anything like the Mendota Gridiron Club. As a member, you'll get closer to the program with weekly meetings during the season, special events, golf outings, and more. In today's tough economy, we appreciate your support now more than ever. Become a part of something special. Become a Mendota Gridiron Club member today.
What light does gets in your head. You can't avoid it. You can't escape it. Because what light does weighs on you. Do what light does in the 7.9-ounce Audi 05 Star.
We are not magicians or superheroes. We have no special powers or magic wands. We cannot pull rabbits out of our hats or make things disappear. We are not magicians, but some days we do perform a little magic. We are the world-class physicians, researchers, and healthcare professionals at the American Family Children's Hospital at the University of Wisconsin. UW Health. Remarkable.